I literally just froze up.
All right, quiet on the set. Getting ready to go live, boys and girls. Welcome to Monday.
Let's see if I can get in before the show starts. That reminds me, I gotta.
And here we go, quiet on the set.
You're killing me, Smalls.
$5.
Welcome to lunch, Chuck and Laz.
For your viewing and listening pleasure.
They can't read at all.
I don't know how easy it is to discern between that.
Welcome to lunch, Chuck and Laz.
Where the hell are they coming up with this crap?
Where nobody knows what the hell is going on.
But the time sink is real.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm doing nothing but standing on the line. You know, I should be doing something.
I stand around for hours at a
Oh
time.
God, I can't tell you how many hours a day I'm just standing on the line, doing nothing but standing on the line.
Yeah.
You're all using some kind of jargon that me no understand. Have to gently blow a ball into.
Into a warm, fuzzy hole.
That's right.
Yeah.
Welcome to lunch, Chuck and Laz.
For your viewing and listening pleasure.
They can't read at all.
I don't know how easy it is to discern between that.
Welcome to lunch, Chuck and Laz.
Where the hell are they coming up with this crap?
Where nobody knows what the hell is going on.
Yeah. I blame last.
It's all Laz's fault.
That's right, it's all Laz's fault. Greetings,
Always.
everybody. This is Laz.
This is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right, bringing you our own brand of news right here inside Shroud Avatar 5 days a week for your viewing and listening pleasure. M60, thank you very much for the hosting. We appreciate it, and welcome all those viewers joining us here today. How's everybody doing? It is Monday, October 30th, 2017, All Hallows Eve here inside Shroud of the Avatar. And, of course, if you haven't already submitted your submission to the contest, you got one day left to get that in.
And you know what? If you need some expired stuff from 2015 for your lot, you can always buy that off of my
Need
store
some
on
of that
Shroud Marketplace.
spooky
Yeah, that's right.
stuff. That's right.
And right before the show, there was a patch that did come out, and so far we have experienced some instancing issues with said patch.
Yeah,
So,
well, nothing
yeah.
unusual. Patch 684 for everybody out there, and we'll get to
That's
the
right.
patch notes right here in just a minute or 20. We'll figure it out eventually.
we'll do something eventually. I mean, it is Monday, so we have no idea where we're going other than like straight down a rabbit hole that doesn't make sense to anyone.
And welcome Lord British, of course, one of our regular irregulars. When he has time, he does stop in and listen and joins in the chat.
It's Lord
Always
British.
nice to see him hanging out and a lot. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I
Wait,
tell you
hold on,
what,
hold
when
on.
we were down at Portalarium doing the SodaCon, I got a chance to grab many of the developers and players alike and had them do some liners and stuff. And, of course, Richard was gracious, as always, to do that. And,
Oh yeah.
yeah. We had him doing certain liners, and he kept messing it up because, of course, in his head, he knows that it's lunch with Laz and Jack. So when I asked him to do "You're watching Laz and Jack" on NBNN, he was like, "Well, wait, and of course we have the bloopers reel. It's on the 23
What are you talking
hour
about?
loop. Yeah.
You're listening to RWF See,
What's the W for? That's right.
yeah.
Hey, we
Yes.
even had again. I think I shared that the other day with some folks. Serafina asking what the W is for. Another great one. Of course,
Excellent.
everybody
Yeah,
knows
I
the
missed
story behind that. If you don't, you got to ask Justin that story and let her tell because
It's what happens when you get really, really drunk. and
that's right.
You're
Well, when we get
rambling
Timmy,
for 30 minutes.
get
Yeah.
Timmy really drunk and let him ramble for 30 minutes. That's right. But yes, it is Monday. It is All Hallows Eve. Yes, bloopers. That's okay. We're gonna put all the other bloopers up on our Patreon. This way, if people want to really see them, we're gonna make them work for it a little bit.
Make
But,
them work for it. Please chip in $1.
Yes,
Please.
chip in $1. Every little bit helps supporting us here. And, of course, don't forget, if you want to become a patron, you can go to patreon.com/NBNN and donate to us and become a monthly supporter. It's for Wadio. Wadio. W is for Wadio. Yes.
Wadio. Wadio. Free Britannia.
Or you can go out to our website, nbnn.info, click on the donate links under either of our streams. All those donations are greatly supported and go to keeping us bringing you the latest news right here inside Shroud the Avatar. So, Jack, what do we want to start with today? Of course, we got release notes.
It is Monday. We still have release notes. I see weird things happening.
I see weird things.
Then we also have that the weirder thing happening as well.
Avatar's update number 251.
Yeah, you know what? This weekend we've got this extra life thing going on, and somehow my team is lagging behind. But so if you're watching my channel, you can always do a bang extra life with no spaces, and it brings up the donation link to make a donation for my team for extra life, because that is going to be happening this weekend. Is it
No,
this
it's
weekend?
not.
Yeah,
It's happening next weekend. You should
next
really
weekend?
get your stuff together. That's right.
Man, it's a calendar, man. I don't know how to read those things. It's on Saturday.
It's happening the day after the telethon. That is right. Telethon's on the 3rd. Extra Life is on the 4th. And, of course,
so
the
you're
Avatars of Chaos
the guy-
only with
the guy-
$624, while, of course,
So-
the Avatars of Virtue with $845. Go Virtue.
So the guy that's claiming to be an Avatar of Virtue is trying to tell me the wrong weekend for this thing. So you see how virtuous he is.
Nope, nobody ever said life was fair or we had to tell you the truth.
Yeah. Yeah. So please go make a donation on for my team, the Avatars of Chaos. And you can do that on my Twitch stream, and you can do it just by doing bang extra life.
Bang extra life.
I know. There's no innuendo
you had to
there,
go there,
but
didn't you?
hey, it's not my fault that I know what the symbol is called. It's the bang.
I love it. I love this shit, I tell you.
And don't forget, you need to pull out the Intero bang occasionally. But we also have the Think Pink community cause wrapping up on tomorrow. So if you have not made your donation to the Air Refund website, you do need to do so.
You want
And if
those
you make
Think Pink cloaks, folks. You want the goodies.
yes.
One more day left. And, of course, we've got a board meeting tonight, so we're going to wrap up and get a big picture idea of what our grand totals are, all that good stuff tonight. Did I hear Thex enter the room? I think I heard him there.
You heard him saying something. He entered a while ago.
Do we have a tally at the moment as to where we're at?
We don't. I'm actually speaking to Turok, who's our treasurer. He's putting together those numbers for us to look at tonight. So we should have some news here.
We'll have those for everybody. Probably Wednesday we'll get the final numbers, since tomorrow. Yeah. And, of course, while we're on the subject, don't forget the Mind Went Haunted House is in full swing. And don't forget to get out there and check that out. Is the heck's his name? Just squirrel.
And are you referring to that guy that did the Min-Went haunted house?
Min-Went, yeah.
Min-Went?
Well, you listen to how he pronounces it on the radio, and then you come back and tell me that's his pronunciation.
Min-Went?
Yeah.
He has said it multiple times. It's a Min-Went.
Anyway, what's his name? Hello. Forget about the point. What's his name?
Vooch.
Vooch, thank you. The Vooch. Yeah.
The Vooch.
You're gonna pull English teacher on me when I'm trying to just get a point across.
Okay. Yes, go support Vooch. And who's the other guy that worked with him?
Gal.
That's the name I always. That's the name I always forget. It's not
gal.
Vooch's name. Okay.
Min-Went.
Yeah. Okay, so you do need to go out there because I mean that is, and that is the haunted house is something that did also make the cover of the MMORPG website a week and a half ago or so. So please go check it out. Don't forget that you will need your Ether amplifier so that way you can listen to the audio tour while you're doing that. And that other person was Twilight Tempest.
Tempest, thank you.
Yes. Those two did a phenomenal job. It took them about 9 months to build the Min-Went haunted house. So thank you for doing that. It is phenomenal. So since it is Monday, we do have that thing that we cover besides the hitching, and I even experimented with Windows 8 compatibility mode and audio.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Really bad.
It doesn't work. If anything, music hitched even more under that. At least in my experience. I don't know what everybody else's experience was.
It is absolutely horrific as far as the hitching goes right now. So Avatar's update number 251 came out on Friday.
And one more time for everybody, I'm just getting a message here. Where are you guys? There is a patch out. If you want to come join us, you do need to patch. So get that patch.
And not only that, if you are on 684, just message List Rostov and say, hey, would you summon me, please?
Can you give me a lift?
Then you might be able to show up here on the lot with us.
Oh, there he is. He made it.
Well, who are you talking about?
Mancilius. Yeah, I can't even pronounce his name. MM. The M&M guy.
Yeah.
That name is just way too long.
Yes.
And of course,
Mecha Lecca Hi, Mecha Heiny Ho. I mean, how can you not recognize the Pee Wee Herman reference? You actually have to read it.
Brooklyn.
Mecha Lecca Hi, Mecha Heiny Ho. And now it's time to go masturbate in a crowded movie theater and pull the full Pee Wee. Okay, so Avatar's update number 251 came out Friday. It does include the release notes for Release 47, which came out on Thursday, including all the things related to it. Don't forget, if you want to craft that skull goblet, you do need to claim the tombstone in order to get the body part.
Now, of course, in this release, that changed, right? The body parts are no longer ransom. They're automatically the victor's spoils automatic.
No.
No?
On Saturday or Saturday, one of those days, someone tried to collect my skull 4 times and they didn't get one single body part, but they weren't ransoming my body, or they weren't clicking on the tombstone. So it's not listed in the tombstone.
If they're not taking the tombstone,
but
that's
you
their
have
fault.
to take the tombstone in order to go ahead and claim that claim
Okay,
that.
so when they do
body
that,
part.
the body part automatically goes. You can't ransom. If they just leave it for you, that's another whole story. We're not
Well,
talking
no,
about
no, no. So I didn't even get the body part either because I clicked my tombstone.
it.
So you have to tag the tombstone if you're the victor in the PvP fight, and then from there, you would be able to collect the ransom. Then, so please collect some tombstone.
Okay, you got me totally confused now.
What?
Okay, when somebody kills you and clicks on the tombstone, you cannot ransom your body parts anymore. They get the body parts. Yes or no?
Yes.
Thank you, Spec. Otherwise, he'll beat around the bush, giving me 300 explanations as to why. Because somebody didn't click on it, it didn't get ransomed. Get out of here.
No. It didn't drop if you don't click the tombstone. There is no body part. If you
That
don't
was
click
not the question. Okay. Moving right along. By the way, somebody asked me to donate a skull for charity over the weekend, and I apologize, but Laz does not do that. There's one skull of mine in the world. It's in a museum near Dark Stars and Lord British's, and that's all
Don't
that I
forget
plan to
that.
ever see in the world.
There's going to be more. Don't forget there is that bounty up on the NBNN bounty board for Laz's head, and just provide that head. And
You may
will
want
be
to
the
up
proud
that
recipient.
bounty for the one person who gets lucky, maybe.
You know what? People do it just because. Not to mention the fact that there's a bounty out on Spec's head, but they haven't told me what it is and given me prizes, so I can't put it on the NBNN bounty board.
What?
By the way, the bounty
Who
board
took out
has
the bounty
been
on my
updated.
head?
I don't know.
Yeah, don't know. Have no
I
idea
don't know.
who would have done that. Yeah, that's right.
But that person's probably in California right now. I have no idea.
Wasn't he in Austin last night? I saw a tweet live from Austin. Is he already in California?
Well, because last night was Sunday and he wasn't playing anywhere. I'm pretty sure that that answer is he's in California. He's back home.
Shooter
in
took
bed.
out a bounty on my head.
It
Does
wasn't
that
Shooter.
surprise you?
Shooter did no such thing. I meant to talk to him about that, but you know what? Maybe someone else was from California. It was not Shooter. Was not
That
Shooter.
make you go,
But yeah. That would be awesome if Shooter took out a bounty on Spec's head. Okay, so we do have the making of the Oracle Temple spoilers.
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert!
They have the early asset development from the concept work by Stephen Daniele, and then that had the original Oracle head that you could find in game, and now you have the update of the Oracle inside of Ardoris. And whenever you click play, I already did, so.
Oh, I wasn't planning on playing it. I'm not going to
It's-
give them all
it's-
those spoilers. They want to watch it. They can watch it themselves.
You don't want to watch the Oracle looking at all the monitors because it's all about the monitors.
I'm already looking at all the monitors. I don't need to watch somebody else watching all the monitors. Come on.
Are you
now.
sure about that? I mean, monitors. We need more monitors. The Oracle definitely needs more monitors. And it
Now,
should
if
be
the monitors
rotated a
were
little bit more.
actually showing people in different scenes that we can actually view remotely, that would be really interesting. But
Well,
I don't believe we're actually getting that.
that would be kind of a royal pain. Maybe they should just like pre-record some video of like people hunting in different scenes and then just like randomly put that up there.
Yeah, maybe even find a way maybe to take live streamers and put them up there. I don't know. Yeah.
Well, then you'd end up with like two guys sitting there doing absolutely nothing
Well,
forever.
That would make you understand
Because
why the Oracle
that's
is as
really what it is.
ticked off as she is. Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know.
I don't know what you're talking about. Oracle is perfectly happy with me. She told me that it's like my virtue is so chaotic she didn't know what to do.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Don't forget also in release 48 we do have the major artifact changes. In order to repair an item, you do have to salvage another artifact in order to get the essence that's used to repair the artifacts.
Now, has anybody played with that yet?
Nope.
Anybody in the audience? Anybody out there listening?
I made the bow with the special string, but I haven't gotten any artifacts to just destroy.
Okay, so the other question is, please be in Discord and talking in order to answer that. So you've experimented with the tier 3 reagent, but nobody in here has crushed an artifact. I could always crush my Embry's harp, but that's my Embry's harp, and that's my deco.
I got a Pack Slayer ring. That's it. I have
Yeah.
no problem crushing it.
I've got a couple of those.
Yeah.
No,
pack
nobody's
tree.
played with that yet. All right, interesting.
Well, I don't think anybody's needed to repair anything yet, and that's part of the problem. Is like I think artifacts should be super fragile.
Fragile.
That's right. We can't call it fragile. It's fragile, and that way it forces people to repair them, especially considering how OP they are.
Yeah, I gotta argue that point.
What?
Yeah.
What? That they're
because,
OP?
I've got a ton of artifacts. I've got a collection that'll rival most anybody else's, and they sit in a trunk. You know why? Because they're just not worth the negative bonuses to use, in my opinion.
Hey,
Yeah, I can jack this all the way up here, but everything else gets jacked down here. You know, I'd just rather be a nice, level-headed character.
Damn straight.
Yeah.
Oh.
And there's
And
like
I'm not using
2
Fortnite
artifacts
to be
out there I might be interested in, but of course
Uh-huh.
my player-made items beat the living daylights out of those artifacts any day of the week, so they become totally useless to me. But that's just me. Yeah.
So that artifact was completely useless when you were going full on death mage and you were completely screwing around with the Ring of the Lichkind.
Just sitting in her trunk.
Hey, now
Collecting
that's
dust.
because you've changed your build. It's one where it's like, yeah, it happens, but
Change
at
my
the same
build.
time-
How did I change my build? Please enlighten me how that happened.
So-
Yeah,
so-
I went
so-
full on death mage and I got no benefits out of it. So, yeah, I changed my build when I got no benefits out of it. And of course, I can't kill undead since I'm, a necromancer character. So, of course, after that, I had to modify the build.
abandon your Ring of the
But
Lichkind.
I still have all those skills.
that
I
build.
didn't lose those
Well,
skills. I didn't erase those skills.
Yeah, but that's one where it's like combat changes will be coming.
Well,
And-
basically, that's
every-
what Narf did was the combat change. But
everybody's
don't
a
get me
generalist.
started. Don't get me started
Everybody's-
on combat. You know how much I dislike the combat system.
Well, I'm aware, but attunement. So
I've got more attunement than you'll ever know what to do with. Either way I go. Right now, I stand at 93
that's-
life attunement. Just the
Hey.
way I stand.
I still want that plan of attunement. It's one goes up, the opposing school goes down.
You know,
And so
that's
you
what that
place up-
ring does. So, invalid
Hey.
point.
No, it's perfectly valid for a little bit while you could use
My
death
death
magic
attunement
on,
goes
on-
up when I wear the ring. My life attunement goes down when I wear the ring.
aware.
Invalid point.
But no, I'm talking about actual skills. As you raise fire in attunement in that school, your water attunement drops.
Fine by me.
Not based off an artifact, but actually based off of
Fine
skill.
by me. Yeah, I don't use water. Don't use air. Don't use moon.
I
Don't
do.
use sun.
Which means that as soon as you start going up in death, your life attunement drops.
Which it did. It dropped like a rock.
It only dropped because of the artifact. It should drop. the opposing school should
No, it
raise and
shouldn't.
lower.
Shut up, Jack.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
sure.
just he.
Hey, I
You're
want
talking to the
specialists.
guy who's a limp noodle out there, and really he doesn't
Hey.
even have much attunement to talk about right now. so,
Absolutely, man.
yeah.
Jack, you have no school.
And he's
Shut
the guy
up.
giving us advice on how it actually works and affects you out there. So yeah,
Hey, not
Come
my
back,
one. You don't.
come back and talk when you can
party
summon
with.
one of everything.
Why would I want to do that? I don't agree with the completely generalist idea of the entire.
anyway,
magic
off
schools.
the beaten path, moving right
Yeah.
along.
Yeah. Make a Difference fall items are in the Make a Difference school, and or Make a Difference store
Make
on
a different
the.
school. Yeah.
Sorry, read an email.
He saw the wheelchair, and all of a sudden he thought X-Men, Xavier.
Yeah, the school for the gifted. You too can get the Xavier's chair just by going to the Shroud of the Avatar Make a Difference store and contributing $5 or more. I don't know how much it actually costs, but those proceeds will benefit the Doctors Without Borders and the Children's Miracle Network of Hospitals, and
Yeah.
then you have the hospital cloth room divider, the ornate hospital bed, the ornate IV stand, as well as surgical trays with instruments, as well as the doctor's outfit and nurse's outfit. And what Laz needs all the time is the head bandage. Now, are you going to go with the plain one or the bloody one?
Well, I haven't gotten bloody at any of these events yet, and of course,
Okay.
this year was injury-free for Laz, so hopefully we've turned a new leaf and we've started a new precedent. That I can make it to a
Laz
Shroud event
attending
without
player events
injuring
without-
myself.
The head bandage that is bloody is an in-game pattern for Release 48. And don't forget the Fall 2017 items that includes the cornucopia.
Did
of
somebody give
love.
that cow mouth-to-mouth or something?
What are you talking about?
Well, a minute ago there was a dead cow on the scene, and now he's all standing there and they're all cheering. So I'm just wondering if
Yeah.
you're not paying attention to anything that's going on in game, are you?
No. Why should I? Why should I pay attention? Because I was reading what was on stream.
They're tipping it.
They're
Now there's an emote we can use. Cow tip. Here we go. Yeah.
Well, that's just a push. I mean, it's
Yeah.
simple.
But if you had a
Fine.
cow and the cow falls over, that would be even funnier. Yeah.
I think that we should give out prizes today for everybody that gets behind Lord British and spanks them.
What
I'll
kind of
win that.
prizes do you suggest we give out?
Cow corpses? I don't know. And if you notice, Lord British moved front and center.
Well, he's interested in that resurrecting cow to just zombie
the cow tipping.
Yeah.
Yeah. He got distracted. And we're back to some names still aren't floating over people's heads.
Yeah, I'm not seeing that here. I see. just about everybody's
Gix's name is not actually no.
He's
It's
too
not
far
Gix.
out for you. That's why.
No, it was. Who was it? Was it Gix? No, it wasn't Gix. Maybe it was List. No, List has a name over his head. who was it?
Right along.
Oh,
Let's
Econdis's
talk
name
about
was
the
not floating over his
expanded
head.
list of Make a Difference items since Star went on a tangent this past week on
You mean
Friday.
that list we included on Friday, where if you turn around and you get almost anything that is water related, those proceeds will benefit water.org. The Movember Foundation is going to be tabletop statues of the Titan of Courage, Truth. Those two will build awareness for the Movember Foundation.
Movember.
Water.org is all the water-related items in-game. A portion of those proceeds will benefit Water.org.
Anything water-related. Lots,
Anything-
houses, boats,
Anything
wells,
plant-related.
fountains. That's right.
Anything plant-related will benefit the autism awareness charities. And don't forget, there are 2 charities being supported through autism awareness. And so this is an expansion of the Make a Difference store. And so this is stuff where if you purchase any of these items, a portion of those proceeds will go benefit the respective charities. And then the Breast Cancer Research Foundation, that's going to be the Titan of Love tabletop version, as well as the statue. The ballet outfit and ballet emotes, fairy wings, ornate kimono, or wealthy merchants, the tabletop moon dials. Oh, I get that symbolism there. The moon dials.
You think?
Oh yeah, moon dials. So anything related to that, and then hospitals, all the resurrection onks, the alchemy sign packs, hospital order sign packs, life magic sign packs. Those will benefit the Children's Miracle Network of hospitals, as well as Doctors Without Borders. So huge expansion of Make a Difference items in the add-on store. So please feel good about making those purchases on the add-on store.
Now, I gotta say,
Also,
Lord British
further
just
support the development.
chiming in here. Hey, drinking from skulls makes you sick. And I'm assuming he's getting the effect from the emote, which makes your head spin and all that. And I gotta address that since I'm just, should the emote give you the effects of drunkenness, or should you actually have to physically drink and imbibe like you do food in order to get the effects from drunkenness? What do you think?
Well, then from there, the actual in-game drink would actually have to do something. But that also includes drinking potions. Remember that one of the core ingredients of the potions is supposed to be alcohol. So
Absolutely.
You should have that. So yeah, drinking using the emote or drinking a potion should get you drunk. And that should trigger the woozy drunk stuff.
Because I use an emote to do exactly what you're doing, drinking a Dr. Pepper, I should get a drunk emote? I don't think so.
Hey.
Who says I'm drinking alcohol?
And don't forget
especially
that drunk
since I can't
will
make
require
alcohol.
alcohol.
Yeah, and I don't have alcohol on me.
Hey, what? The only thing you can drink in game is alcohol. There's no more cups of milk out there.
I don't know
Those
about
disappeared.
that. There's bottles of milk, but cannibalism will
You-
have
you
effects
can't-
as well. Ooh, I like that.
Yes. It's going to be closely related to the eat animation. So instead of turkey leg, it's going to be growing. And I love the outfits that Jackknife is wearing over my head. I mean, he had the Robin outfit. Now he's got a tutu on. It's fantastic. Thank you for making my day, Jackknife. I don't really like the drunk peasant because you are not the drunken master.
I like that. We'll eventually know what's in the glass. So you're going to tell me that eventually I can fill this drinking horn with a beverage of my choice? That would be nice. Or is it just assumed that since I have a drinking horn, I'm boozing it up?
Well, I know you,
guess we
and
just assume
if you're
that.
in public, you're boozing it up. So, especially if it's anything Shroud related, you're boozing it up. And don't forget, we do have the postmortem this Friday.
That's right. Don't forget, telethon coming up.
So that is going to be something very interesting, followed by, don't forget, if you contribute $5 new money during the telethon, you too can be a recipient of the rares. That if 10,000 is made, that's Snowflake Pattern Cloak. At 25K, the Big Silver Fur Hat. At 35K, the Winter Pattern Stained Glass Oil Table Lamps. At 50K, the Ice Staff and Ice Bow. At 65K, the Ice Elemental statue with icy effects. And at 80K, the Icy Dragon statue with icy effects.
Icy.
Yes.
Icy.
And the devs do weird things whenever $2,500 is met.
Now, I'm
Weird
still
things.
curious about the repeat on the snowflake cloak. I mean, just... Yeah.
Well, I am hoping that they change up the pattern and they change up the colors because, you know what? I still have that original snowflake cloak
Original
from the
super
telethon.
rare, only stretch goal achieved during that telethon
Yeah,
snowflake
yes.
cloak.
And
that cloak.
That is, yeah, that cloak. Yes, I still have that cloak.
Yeah, I
I
have a
like the color
handful
of
of
that
them.
cloak. I like the color of that cloak.
It's a
Yeah,
nice
that
blue color.
is the most interesting color, because it
Yeah.
just stands out by itself. But also,
yeah.
it's the old school. I'm gonna guess they'll probably use the new school style
With the
cloak.
fur?
With the
The
fur,
fur lined?
probably. Yeah,
Yeah, and then
that's
don't
just
forget
a guess,
Portalarium.
of course.
Portalarium is going to be doing some shows at South by Southwest in
Coming
2018.
up, we've already got 2018 stuff
Yeah.
hitting the list. That's right.
South by Southwest Gaming. The first talk is going to be the ever evolving nature of game crowdfunding. That's probably going to feature Star and Richard. Richard is going to be doing a panel called Overhead Transit Cable Hyperloop Personal Rapid Transit and Drones. And he's going to be talking about urbanization and congestion. Yay.
Congestion.
How to
Save
move
the
tons of
tatas.
people to different locations quickly.
Farewell, Lord British. Have a good day. Thanks for joining us.
Lord British. Goodbye. Adieu. He's off to slay more dragons.
That's it.
Then let's see. Nightmares in New Britannia Halloween contest. Remember that is ending soon. 2 different contests. You knew the costume contest as well as the decorating contest. So definitely contribute to both. Don't forget the $500 store credit.
I've got
On
my
the-
submission in. Do you
Or
have
was it
yours?
500 Kodos? What am I going to do? Take a picture of this lot and say, look at how horrific this is?
Have you seen my submission?
No, I haven't. What, is it a picture of the lot?
Go look. You're going to love it.
What's it a picture of?
You're going to have to go look it up. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay. So maybe I should do that.
The
And-
deadliest lot in the lands. 69 Sundown Lane.
Yes, that is this lot. Or it is your lot, whereas mine is 666.
The most sparse lot in the land.
No, the most poorly decorated lot in the land. Yes.
But yes,
including
don't forget
the case of the disappearing Betty's.
You
buildings.
got one more day to get in on the Nightmares in New Britannia, so don't forget. And of course, look at that picture.
Look at what picture? What
Corey.
am I looking for? The limp noodle? No. What are you
Right
talking
under the
about?
Nightmares picture. Scroll down.
I have to go find it.
You were there. You were just on it. I mean, you got to find it. If you look at the Nightmares in New Britannia, next topic is...
Oh, Corey.
Yes.
Okay, you're talking about that picture.
That picture.
Corey.
That's right.
And don't forget his developer name is Rock.
Rock.
So Corey is the latest developer at Portalarium, and that picture is, I think it's a good 8, 9, or maybe off the charts as far as the cute picture goes. What you don't know is that he will be killing you later on.
Well, I don't know about that. He wrote a little bio in the forums and, of course, answered a couple questions. You know, basically, because he's working more on the web development side, he's not tied into the game development like most of the others are.
Well,
And, of course...
if you notice, he only has 2 hats right now, web developer and Bug Chris about combat imbalances.
That's right. As well, he will
yeah.
continue to do his live streams and be a member of the active community out there
Yes.
while he's wearing those 2 hats. But yes,
Yep.
continue to bug Chris. I like that one. Good job.
And then
Somebody
he is going to
needs
be
that
working
guy.
on the Soda Map stuff. Free trial into starting November 1st through the 15th. So hopefully that works well. Don't forget that the Cyber Monday crown bonus continues as well.
Indeed. And you can calculate your bonus.
Yep.
I still like the 15% better, but yeah,
Hey.
hey.
You know what? So do I. 15% store credit. So much better.
And of course, last but not
Extra
least,
Life.
upcoming
Extra
events. We'll get to that in just a second because
Yeah.
that's another whole thing. Upcoming events. What we do have on tap for you is a couple releases coming up, and of course, we have release 48 coming out on November 16th. And release 49 coming out on December 14th. So don't forget, folks.
Very
that
short release
these
cycles.
are short
for the
release
next-
cycles, absolutely, as in previous years. And of course, right after 49, I believe, is when we're planning on going dark. And
Well,
of course,
we don't know when they're going dark, but we hope it's right after release 49.
I'm going to take and speculate because, of course, Darkstar also said that by year's end, December 31st, we will have a firm launch date. So, looking forward to all that information as it comes available to us. And when it does, we will bring it to you right here on NBNN.
We'll do something.
We'll do something, that's right. Now,
We'll
of
do
course,
something.
at
Don't know what it
Extra
is,
Life,
but we'll do something.
next week, Team Virtue. Go Team Virtue.
Yes, you do need to make a donation on the link that I've just posted inside of Twitch chat, and I will post it inside of Discord as well. Please make your donations right here on this Extra Life button. Do it now.
Don't do it.
Support,
Don't
support
do it.
the avatars of
Go out and
chaos.
click on the Virtue banner.
Nope.
Yeah,
nope.
click on the Virtue banner.
Nope.
And now
And-
you're gonna
and-
make me put one in just
Now-
for Virtue, ain't you?
Now we've got Skeggy. Skeggy had better be participating for the virtues, the avatars of chaos, and now I've got to go find where that new tab actually opens up. And the music is hitching so bad it makes me cry.
Really, I haven't heard the music hitching yet today, except for when it's
Yeah,
just
well, I
crashed
did that.
earlier.
I did that. Where I did the let's go ahead and try to play with the 8.8, the compatibility mode for Windows 8, and that was just bad.
Tried it for a day. Didn't do much for me,
Try
actually.
7.
Yeah,
Try
made things
7.
worse, in my opinion.
And Skeggy, he's on the Avatars of Virtue. Dirty bastard. Avatars of Chaos.
My show's after yours.
I
There
know.
you go. Push it,
Yeah.
Skaggy. Push it, Scarface.
No.
Go get him. Go
No.
get him.
No. Support the Avatars of Chaos.
Yeah, but see, his show's probably going to be a lot longer than ours is, and of course, he's just going to push it one-sided. There is no two sides of the coin on his show, so.
Yep.
All right, moving right along. Just about that time. We got anything else we want to cover today before we got a shout out? Of course, the last thing on the list there was Think Pink's 24-hour results, and again, we'll have actual final results for you by Wednesday once we finish closing up the
Or
books on this campaign here
Thursday,
tomorrow.
Friday, some point in
Sometime
time
this
where,
week. That's right.
Where Turok can actually look at the books and figure out what's going on. But please go to theairefund.org and make a donation if you have not supported the charity already. Don't forget, this is going to be benefiting the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. And it is Good Works Through Gaming. Yay!
Yeah.
So-
On a side note, I actually had somebody come up to me yesterday and had a question about the Erie Fund, and then I told him straight up, I said, listen, if you really feel that passionately about it, and he says, well, we keep seeing all these causes, breast cancer and suicide awareness. What about erectile dysfunction? And I was like, dude, go fill out the form.
Oh, that'll be something.
Hey,
Yeah.
I would be derelict in my duty if I did not tell them to go fill out the form, whether it
Wait
gets
till you see the
approved or
cloak for
not.
that.
Yeah. God's honest truth. I fielded that question yesterday, so don't
man.
be surprised if you see an app come in for erectile dysfunction or something else along those lines. I doubt
I'm
it, but
old. I need pills.
yeah. That's what I said. I says, there's a pill for that. There's a cure for that. What do we need to raise money for? I think Big Pharma is doing a good enough job making money on that one, people. But anyway,
Yeah.
That's
Big
right.
Pharma. Don't need to support Big Pharma.
if you've got a cause that you feel passionate about out there and you think it's something that the Erie Fund should take a look at, please go out to eriefund.org and fill out the request form. And, of course, the board will look at it. We have a whole list of things that we look for, and use to vet our charities. And believe me, it is a process. We just don't look at it and go, oh, you believe this guy wants to try and do that? No, we actually put it through a whole process, folks. Regardless of whether it seems like it's something that you wouldn't think of, we look at it. So the only way, of course, for that to happen is go fill out the form and let us do our work. Simple as that. But meanwhile, time to move it right along here. Time to talk about the social life here in Shrouded Avatar. And, of course, this community is just fruck awesome. Talk about the social what happened there?
awesome.
That's not supposed to happen.
Well, you're supposed to be talking about that NBNN community
I know,
app.
but when I did that, our stream came up in the background there, which was not supposed to happen.
So you like to make the voices echo on a delay?
The voices in my
Yeah.
head, man. The voices.
The voices.
man.
Well, yeah,
That's
you've
right.
always got voices in your head.
But don't forget the NBNN Shrouded Avatar app. Now updated, you can see Synesys bounty board out there on the app, and of course you can see who's got bounties on their head by clicking the link in the NBNN Shrouded Avatar app, and that's available on the Google Play Store, the Apple iTunes Store, or the Amazon App Store for all your electronic devices. You gonna say something?
I was going to say, don't forget, if you have a bounty and you want to place that bounty, you do need to get a hold of us and trade off, figure out what all you want as far as the proof of said bounty, as far as that goes, whether or not you want us to publicize who took out the bounty, the reasons why, or
not.
You know what, or not. You can always say, hey, I want to take out a bounty out on spec, and this is how much I'm going to pay. This is the type of proof I want, and that is it. And we can do that as well.
$10,000.
But you do have to provide us with the funds of whatever you're doing, because we have done bounties in Kodos, we have done bounties in Game Gold, we have done bounties in other weird things. So please make sure that you do provide that to us, so that way we can collect that bounty, give it to you, and or give it to the person that claims the bounty, and then laugh hysterically on Lunch with Laz and Jack.
That's right. Now, of course, you can remain totally anonymous as well. But, of course, don't forget the NBNN Shrouded Avatar app has all sorts of great things, not just a bounty board. You can join us in Discord. You can read the forums. You can listen to our podcast. You can tune into WRFB Radio Free Britannia. You can read the NBNN Daily Britannia. Thank you to all our new subscribers over the weekend. I appreciate that. And, of course, yes, you can subscribe to the Daily Britannia. Have it put right in your inbox so you don't have to go out looking for it every day. It'll show up right in your email. And it's published 7 days a week with some of the greatest stuff and some of the most interesting stuff from around the Shrouded Avatar world. So go check that out. And, of course, don't forget the NBNN Shroud Avatar Community Calendar hosted right here on NBNN. Brought to you today by QuickBooks.
And don't forget that NBNN Community Calendar is an aggregate of all of the available calendars that Laz knows about. And if you have an event or if you have a Google Public Calendar related to Shroud of the Avatar, you can always email news@nbnn.info, and that guy over there will eventually do something with it. All times on the community calendar are Central Time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as Nude Britannia Time.
Nude Britannia Time.
Yes.
Don't forget
12s
you
and
can
6s.
send your nudes to nudes@nbnn.info.
Oh yeah, we need to get that calendar rocking and rolling.
We don't
and right
get
now, it's lots of
submissions.
pictures of
It's
me,
going to be
you,
a
and
Scrota, me, and you calendar. You know,
I
maybe
know,
we just
it's like-
maybe we'll just publish the NBNN calendar that way. And,
You know what? I do have that picture of Justin groveling a long time ago. I do have that picture.
I
so
don't know.
we
Did
can
the
put
picture
that-
of Speck streaking count just now?
Well, no, because we need a screenshot of that, not just the video.
Well, I can take a screenshot right out of the video. You know that.
I'm aware of that. I'm aware of that. I mean, then we've got the streakers occasionally in the back of the lot running back and forth with the coconuts. But yes, we do have Speck
I
streaking.
think we need
machine today.
a shot of just all the people who have ever streaked our show. That would be,
Yeah. And so don't forget, 12s and 6s around the clock, Monday through Friday. You can listen to two idiots interpreting the news. So you don't have to on Radio Free Britannia.
WRFB.
And
Rock.
that lame show is called Lunch.
Lunch
Yes.
with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're out here grilling sausages. People, come on by.
It's a
Yes.
sausage fest.
At 2 p.m. this afternoon, Grumpy Old Gamers taking over Avatar's Radio with audio schizophrenia. At 7 p.m., Arius is taking over Radio Free Britannia.
At the GMC Top 20.
That's right. At 8 o'clock on AR is the Monday Nights with DJ Killy. At 9 p.m.
Killy.
is you need to go to the Pub of Extraordinary Thought out in the town of Verret Chaos. Join Ander Tiana for the weekly open role-playing event. You know why? Because all great adventures begin in a pub somewhere, and you need to go figure out what's happening
Indeed.
in Verret Chaos. At 9 p.m. on Radio Free Britannia, the House of Omen
WRFB.
is doing a War of the Worlds Halloween broadcast.
That rocks.
That's
Yeah.
right.
At 9 p.m. in game
Original
is the Order of Vengeance.
rebroadcast tonight, folks.
Yeah, is the Order of Vengeance Guild meeting. Final event of the evening is tonight at 10, which is the Record Room with Last Dad. And that's
WRFB.
That is our calendar for this Monday, October 30th in Shroud of the Avatar. Yeah.
That's right. Don't be avatarded, folks. Live by the golden rule out there, D-bad. Don't be a dick to your neighbors or your friends, because, of course, that comes with consequences. But moving right along, of course, don't forget that you are tuned in to Lunch with us guys here, Laz and Jack here on NBNN. And, of course, you can come join in all the fun and shenanigans 5 days a week right here in our Discord. You can go to nbnn.info or wrfb.rocks. Click on the Discord links, bring you right on into our server. Or you can go to your web browser, type in discord.me/nbnn. It'll whisk you right on in as well. And come join us, talk to us, hang out, tell us what's going on in your world. And, of course, just join in all the fun and games. Of course, don't forget, one more day for the Airy Fund's fight against breast cancer. Think Pink is still ongoing, and you still have a chance to get in on that cloak. So if you haven't done so yet, go down out to the airyfund.org and make your donation. Help support a great cause. Get some great swag. And, of course, show your pride that you help support such a great cause out there. Coil More Wands, putting the magic in your hands. I'll tell you, Arius Coil More has done a splendid job. We blew up one hell of a wicked wicked staff yesterday. Of course, he came up right behind
blew
that.
it up.
Oh yeah, had to try, go big or go home. You know me. It was a plus 12 already, and I had to try for that last enchant, and out the window. But I got to tell you, if I get a second, I'll show you all in a minute up on screen what he replaced that with. But you want a custom-made wand or stave, go out to Coil More Wands, or get in touch with Arius, and he will make a wand to your specifications. And of course, Scrota's music service. It's Scrota, it's music. If you can find them, you can hire them, but we'll tell you more about that in just a minute. Of course, don't forget the Britannian Mining Company wants you to come check out Market Road over in Black Rock Cove and the other bazaars that are available for you to shop for all your crafting convenience. Located in the Quell region, right next to the town of Exeter, and of course easily accessing the Exeter and Elysium mines. Black Rock Cove for all your shopping convenience. RelicsByRel.com for all your licensed Shrouded Avatar swag. If you're looking for t-shirts, you're looking for hats, you're looking for the elusive NBNN I Love This Shit bumper sticker, go out to RelicsByRel.com and check out all the great swag he's got out there for you. And of course, if you want to save a little money when you check out at RelicsByRel.com, use the promo code NBNN and you'll save 10% on your purchase when you check out at RelicsByRel.com. And of course, we got two more. WRFB, bringing you the latest news and entertainment right here inside Trinity Avatar. Of course, don't forget tonight, Arius Coil More GMC Top 20, the House of Omen Crow, bringing you the original War of the Worlds, one time only tonight, folks. Don't miss it. Should be a hoot. Deco Divas on the Wednesday and Thursday. The Sarah and Andar show late night Wednesday for you late nighters. Of course, House of Omen every weekend, Friday and Saturday nights for your late night grind. Wake up every Saturday morning with Wake Up New Britannia. And of course, 5 days a week right here on WRFB, Lunch with Laz and Jack. And last but not least, ShroudMarketplace.com for all your virtual vendable needs. If you're looking for something in-game, you're looking to sell something in-game, check out ShroudMarketplace.com, where you too can open your own store, and it's absolutely free. Jack's going to tell you a little bit more about it.
Shroud Marketplace is a marketplace in the truest sense. Anybody can register as a vendor. There are currently over 75 different vendors registered. Anything and everything game related can be bought or sold, from accounts to game gold, crowns of the obsidian, all the way to teleports and recall skulls. Someone over the weekend undercut us, Laz.
$99.
But I still have the best teleports and recall scrolls, guaranteed not to fizzle, at $4.99. Although that price will probably be dropping real soon. But you know what? Anything and everything, each vendor sets their own prices and maintains their own inventory. So if you're looking for anything and everything, including, you know what? If you need a keep lot deed, you know what? I got one of those up for sale.
He's got one. That's right.
And it's on sale right now. Yay.
Yay.
Yay. Includes a 5-story keep basement as well as a house. I mean, you get to choose whichever one you're looking at for. All the way to services, anything and everything game related, from Scrota following you around for an hour for $5, where he will give you
anything you want.
Or if you need some help leveling your character, you've got Mal's Power Hour and Armelian's Golden Moor will probably be back up real soon. If you need some help doing some deco with your cheese sign writing and you need someone to get all that cheese in the proper location, you can always contact Woofdom Shop for that. Or if you're looking for an in-game wedding, you know who to contact?
That's right, this guy. Weddings and more by Laz. Not just weddings, but a whole lot more. You're looking for complete Virtue outfits or outfits from the telethons, we've got them available. You're looking for lots of places to live. I've got them available. Looking for a rental. I've got it available. You're looking to get yourself hitched. I'm the guy to talk to. Custom weddings. Custom tailored to your specifications. You need wedding gowns? I got them. You need tuxedos? I got them. You need a location? I've got the location. All you got to do is contact me. We'll get you hooked up. We'll give you a beachside wedding. We'll give you a lakeside wedding. We'll give you an above-ground wedding. We'll give you an underground wedding. We'll give you a bloodletting wedding, sunset, sunrise, you name it. We got you covered at Weddings and More by Lass. Not just weddings, but a whole lot more.
That's right. Anything and everything game-related can be bought or sold on Shroud Marketplace. Please look into registering for an account, and then if you want to sell your stuff for real-life cash, click on vendor registration. It's actually time for us to thank the most important people around here, and that's you guys. Thank you for hanging out with us in Discord. Thank you for watching on Twitch or listening on, or watching on YouTube or listening on Radio Free Britannia. We couldn't do the show without you guys, and we do it for you guys. So thank you.
Just showing off that Coilmore wand right here for those of you interested. That's a custom-made wand with some really great stats that you just can't beat. But meanwhile, we got to get out of here, folks. Again, thank you for joining us today. We do appreciate it. We love you guys. And, of course, we'll be back with more news, sports, entertainment, crazy, wild happenings. The latest hijinks and shenanigans right here on WRFB tomorrow. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye-bye.